In this quick video, I'd like to tackle the main differences between the DW5200, which is a G-Shock by Casio released in the year 1984. The caliber in this watch is the 240, and the Casio G-Shock DW5600C. This watch featured two different calibers, the caliber 691 and the module 901. So this watch, the 5200, was released in the year 1984. The design of that watch, the first watch, was a little different, actually quite different. There was a break pattern here around the dial, and there was a red line, a red sort of circle surrounding the dial as well. It was, in the beginning, it was a big failure, but this guy came out and it saved the industry, and thus this is dubbed the hero. G-Shock 5200, caliber 240. So let's review that caliber. The day of the week is tilted to the left, and on the right hand side you have the date, so the day of the month, and the month itself, in this case June 28th. The time, PM, AM, seconds, minutes, and hour. Next mode is the stopwatch down here. A nice feature is the time is kept up on the top of the watch. So on, off, and then reset to 0. Notice when I depress this button here, the mode button, there's no beep coming out. See? So next mode is a timer. Again, the timer keeps the time up in the corner. It's a super simple timer. You can set it by pressing this button here, the adjust button. So the hour, the minutes. So one nice feature, as you can see, is that you can adjust the minutes one by one. So the tenths, if you depress again, you have the units down here. I'm not going to mess with the timer because there's a little flaw in this model. I want to talk about that later. If you depress this button again, the mode, you go straight to the alarm mode. So two things happen. If you press this button, you will see a little square surrounded by a bracket, and that is the hourly time signal. You press it again and you turn it off, so there's no hourly signal coming out. If you press the button up in the top here, the light button, you get the alarm on. So in this case, at 12 o'clock, the alarm goes off every day. You press it again, of course, you turn it off. Press the mode button again, and you come back to the time mode. Again, every time you press the mode and you scroll through the main options, there's no beeping sound coming out of the watch. Let me turn off my light here. And the light is rather strong. 40 years indeed, and the light's still working perfectly. By the way, this is not the original bezel. I fit a bezel onto this watch. Here is yet another version of the same watch down here. It's a wonderful piece indeed. I love this watch. I love this model. The hero. Let's continue with the next guest on the channel. This is the DW5600C. This particular watch here features the caliber 691, as you can see there. The back plate, the back case is in rather good shape. It's glossy. I put it on a brand new strap. And indeed, I have here a couple of straps off of eBay, and they're getting rather expensive. Some people complain because the buckle here is golden instead of, you know, the standard silver for this model. That's just a little detail. I don't really care much about it. Looks great. And over time, it's going to fade anyway, so not a big deal. Next mode is the alarm. You can set up here the month and the day, specific day you want the alarm to go off, actually. If you leave the watch as it is, then the alarm will go off every day at 12 o'clock here. So to turn it off, you press this button, but now the hourly signal came on. Press it again. Both are on, so the alarm will go off every day at 12, and you will get an hourly beep there. So you turn them off again by pressing this button one more time here. Here. Press the mode button again. You come back to the time mode. Notice every time I press the mode button, you hear a beep. Unlike this guy right here. There's no beep coming out. Nada. Alarm. Press it one more time here, and you get to the dual time. This is one of the nice upgrades on this watch compared to this one. There's no dual time here. Time mode, stopwatch, timer, alarm, and then time mode again. Dual time. Nice touch here. You keep nice detail here. You keep the time, your hometown time here on top of the display, and the timer, and back to the home time. So let's scroll through one more time. The alarm, the dual time, and you keep the time up there on the corner. The timer, again, your hometown time is displayed here up on the corner. And then the stopwatch, but the stopwatch does not keep the time up there. So this is the number of hours elapsed, seconds, minutes, and hours. Okay, reset with the light button. Back to the time mode again. Let me show you the light on this baby. Compared to the 240. That one's quite strong, as you can see there. The light on this caliber on the 691 is a little stronger than the light on the 901. So I'm gonna show you the differences between the two variants of this watch, of this module, in a different video. Caliber 691 against the 901. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one.